seconds into this recap. Try one more time and hope that we don't lose the streak.
Down.
Hi, Batfang. Welcome back.
This everyone? Riddler said you had a luchador in the mix.
So when last brought here, that's when we all ran out in our evil gang to do.
This gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of felony.
Nice.
This party was so formal.
You got the toy we talked
Hi,
about,
Guidi.
beautiful?
Hello, bag. That seemed like the
Get
kind
the lady
of
Sparkly's out of the safe,
generic
John.
diplomatic way to go.
She ain't doing this out of the goodness of her heart like the rest of us. Brucey, be a doll and give Kitty a hand.
Is no one ever
We ain't
going to
touching
ask
that
Bruce
pot
what
today.
happened to his ear?
I got some thinking to do.
That seemed like kind of a weird cut, like especially
let's get to
with the music there.
What are we doing?
That was weird.
Well, we're going to extricate the body.
Andrew says the connection's
Riddler
cutting in
built
and
a
out.
secret
We're gonna
back door
try to
with
make
the
this work
security
tonight,
system of
guys.
his old employer. I need to scan his eyes.
If
and
it
then
stays
create a
bad,
Riddler
though, we might
keyboard.
have to.
Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could.
We might have to jump out tonight
Help
and
me
try
lift.
again another night. Let's lift a corpse. Believe it or not, you guys, I have done this in real life.
He was supposed to be alive.
I used to work in a mortuary. I have moved
Things change.
many bodies in my
Get his head
day.
in a good position.
What an interesting job. Hi, Mr. Roboto. Good to see him.
That's far enough.
I never did this, though. I never
Place
picked
on
up a dead
Press the
man by
button
his
and scan
head
away.
and, like, scan into his eye.
Ugh,
I've never done that.
gross.
Nope. Never done that. And I wasn't joking with the mortuary thing. I did do that.
What the hell did they do to him?
Sure, bag. I mean, if you were
What's
doing
with the
this, I guess this is
refrigerator
what it would seem
coffee?
like.
Why would the agency transport him like this?
Usually with us, it was just putting
This doesn't add up, Bruce.
a body on a cot and then getting it into the back
Bruce,
of a
I'm
van.
sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
It was a
No,
gas
it was a
leak.
gas leak.
Oh,
Tragic accident.
Yeah, Batfang, I didn't
okay.
know if I would like that either, or
On to the next.
have difficulty with it, if it would bother me, because I have kind of a weak stomach and stuff, but it didn't. Yeah, I was working
didn't know what I'd
funerals
be
and
walking
helping
into with this
families, and it was a real
But I
fulfilling
certainly didn't expect it to involve
kind
you.
of job.
And I know you're no stranger to peril.
Ben, I did not work at a morgue, I worked at a
Shouldn't be.
mortuary. It's a very different thing. It's a funeral home.
So,
And I did that for 2 years.
No one told me you would be joining us either.
can't say I'm surprised. Not everyone here's happy to see me.
Hi, Mr. Cool.
I knew Riddler before this. He was the one who initially hired me.
No, Ben,
And he wound up
everybody
dead, so
makes that mistake. A lot
I'm
of
not
people
sure I
think,
have a lot of
you
friends
think
here.
I say more when I mean
You're the
mortuary.
only one with questions.
One question. Make it
It's like this is working now, so maybe we can get through the episode tonight. Why are you
How did you get
here?
involved with these psychopaths?
Joe, seeing a lot of names tonight that weren't here last night. And a lot more folks than I would expect at this late hour.
You
I
done?
apologize for how late it is,
Your
by the way. I forgot to
favorite
download this
so
episode,
good.
and it took an hour.
John, pay the lady.
Don't spend them all in one place.
So interesting to
You
see
get the rest when we're inside.
these major villains
That
in
wasn't the deal I made with Riddler.
this scenario compared to what we're used to
Take
seeing
it
them
up
all
with him.
doing if we put them all together.
Harley!
And I like that they're all together in a gang, but we're treating them as, not yet the major, Batman villains they will be. And it's also really interesting that Riddler is one of the only villains that Batman has
No.
dealt with, and that's been around for such long. Predates Batman. This does that Gotham
This
thing, but
one's
better,
actually got some brains.
where Gotham kind of creates
Everyone else better
Batman
be
more than
smart,
Batman creates
too.
Gotham, but then he does start creating things like the Joker. And here comes Bane.
You are a means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to
Rainbow
any
Color
one of
Warrior, I
you
don't think
people that
Eric's
the job
watching
we
Steven
just pulled
Universe.
went
I haven't
sideways
either.
a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming because a little rat told them. Bane was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy.
Can't remember where she said rat. She said rat.
Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case.
Welcome, everybody.
I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want.
Carnage, death.
It nearly caused the demise of Gotham's favorite luchador.
As they say in Demolition Man, murder, death,
so
kill.
now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. Because I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their insides suddenly al fresco. That make you nervous, Bruce? What do you have to say?
I'm on your side.
I'm on your side, Harley. There's no need for threats.
Ben, I generally agree with that.
Stop, wait!
But I think this reinvention is almost inspired.
You got something to say?
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Mr. Cool, the whole
let's get back to work.
Harvey being called Two-Face, even if you don't get
if
the
anyone else
messed
has
up
any
face
issues
thing,
with the new world
worked for me okay.
My door
Like,
always open.
With what's happening in that story thematically, I mean, it's been a while since I played it, but that's how I felt about it at the time.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches.
No problem.
We gotta look out for one another. Otherwise...
What are you wearing?
Hiya, Bruce.
Hey,
guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for you. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job.
So with such a high-profile character like Bruce
Wayne,
Wayne,
his laptop, but look at this.
Going undercover as himself, everybody has to be as suspicious as they are of him in this. And that can get kind of tedious where everybody's constantly questioning him.
It's like he knew not to trust anyone.
But you have to do that to some degree.
Okay, let me see the laptop. I'm pretty tech savvy. Maybe I can crack it.
Bruce,
hello, Loyalty.
It's
a name I don't recognize.
Problem. And until we clear that up, the keys to the kingdom stay with me. Got it? Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who were cooking up some very...
Because usually we would do this kind of thing as matches Malone, and I think, as I was talking about last night, with Bruce's parents' background, I think that's about the only way you can really get away with this, with Bruce being Bruce.
You know that?
And he ends up having kind of 3 personas.
Except where the black site is.
And the regular Bruce Wayne one may be the one that he has the least bit of a handle on.
Maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
I'm not saying I like treats, I'm just not going to do it.
Or no information
even though I sipped
and when I
the
asked you
slushy
for
last
some
night.
kind of clarification, you dodge.
Bruce, did you see what just happened? I'm in charge here. That means when I ask you to bring me something, you deliver it.
I still don't know if Bane would totally agree with that.
Questions asked.
I thought it was interesting that he had no response to that.
Out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem.
Yeah, there's always a mole problem.
I want you to head over to Riddler's place and
no honor among thieves, except for maybe me.
I might need some help.
Rainbow Color.
Death traps.
I would have taken the treat. I love treats.
with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Ben, that Hush movie is in the animated 52 continuity, and I cannot get excited about that.
After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take it too.
I'll grab some snacks.
I like treats.
What's that guy's story?
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl?
Nah, he won't be any trouble. He does whatever I say.
Impressive.
Like, I think you could really improve on Hush.
Disturbing.
I'm not expecting them to.
Who's ready to hit the road?
And I think that's great material to do in an 80-minute.
Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
In this game, you can almost play entirely with one hand.
I want that.
Especially because I'm pretty sure in the action sections where you have to go up and down, or left or right, you can do that with the right stick. There are the sections where you have to walk around and do detective work. So those you could not play with one hand. But for the most part, I think you could. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, that's what I had heard too, Ben. Kevin Conroy is also making that really clear on his Twitter. Like, he looks really desperate to do Batman voice work. It's amazing how much he's gotten to do that in 2 decades and more. AKS. I wonder what gang that is.
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always
credits every time like we're watching a TV show. I keep wanting to see more things put out like this, where there's kind of an interactive component, but it's sort of a TV show.
Of a man who asked me to steal a Renoir, that's for sure.
Why don't you two go that way and see if anyone's around?
Come on, John. We'll go check the other side.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I kind of wonder why he doesn't go out for more roles.
Waller.
Glad you answered.
Actually, completely stupid.
Listen about the convoy. We couldn't get to
great if it was the AKA gang.
The EMP blast knocked out my
We're also known as something.
Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Well, innocent people died because of your no-show.
Yeah, so suck on that.
Maniacs butchered my agents, my friends. I can't take losses like this. I need to lean on you even more now, Bruce. You being inside, it's our best hope.
Well,
oh yeah, Michael, because we get other voices all the time now. For both of those characters.
By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went totally.
Ben, I don't see Tom Welling actually getting that role.
Very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
He was wanting to be Batman in the CW universe. I don't really have an opinion on it, honestly.
It's fine, John.
Riddler's
just because that continuity is so wonky and crazy, and I don't watch it much anymore. But
and Harley doesn't know the location.
You know, it would be kind of a coup, but
she asked me to find
I'd rather him do something connected to Superman.
Maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say, Doc, I'll have what she's having. We snooped around.
There's a police car nearby, but no officer in sight.
And it could really use a wash.
Maybe it's just placed there to scare off looters, but either way, we should be careful.
I like John's glasses.
Let's find a way in.
Somebody really should cosplay this Joker wearing those glasses. All I can do is look at graffiti right now.
Just have to get through these boards.
Bye, Mr. Roboto. Thanks for popping in, man.
Brought my key.
Good to see you. Surprised there's this many folks in the stream this late. It's so nice to see everybody. You can do it, John.
Hey, I believe in you, John. You show that wall.
I can't help it.
Hey, Bruce, I have an idea. Why don't you jimmy it open?
Yeah, Ben, I really do. I think it's a really inventive reinvention. And surprisingly sympathetic. I like that he's already kind of nuts before he's straight up Joker.
Who's there?
That transformation is a little light switchy, but it makes it more believable. Bye, Batfang. Thanks for being here for a minute, man.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
And you're Sam Burke from Spawn.
Want to explain what you're doing out here?
I don't know about this voice. But what's weird is...
exactly the Heights.
He actually does sort of sound like Sam Burke from the Spawn HBO show.
You think I'm going to interrupt the boss and his family at dinner?
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, go back and watch that show. This Bullock, not only does he look like Sam Burke, and yeah, Bullock and Sam Burke look kind of similar anyway.
Detective Bullock.
He sounds like Sam.
Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
I watch.
Stay right there, jerkwad.
Yeah, I really want to get through this game, these chapters, so I thought I'd go
and you're
through it
acting
tonight.
Suspicious.
Listen to me, you do that.
Luckily,
you'll be ending your career.
I was able to
take my
do
chances.
that.
Bruce freaking Wayne.
Got some other things I should be working on, but I really wanted to knock this out because we had that goal for a live show, and I promised to do this, and it's been a couple weeks.
This will make me look good with the boss.
So I'm back. I'm gonna knock him. I just can't help but punch people whenever I get to punch people.
Dynamite in those fists, Bruce. That was wonderful.
That was actually probably not very smart. Because I'll probably be at odds with Gordon later.
Let's go.
I got to punch
someone. Won't be out for long. Come on, let's get moving.
I really think these things through. Oh yeah, 7 Meal Doom, especially same on Twitch, Telltale series, especially if Bendis wrote it. That would be amazing. Ben, I'm not so up on video game studios because I don't keep up with a lot of current stuff that's not retro-y, so I'm not sure who would be the best studio for a Batman game outside of Rocksteady.
Worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Well, I think that's from him at all.
A very different Riddler than the one I met.
Like that he says that, and I like the idea that
never come back to Gotham.
Riddler got
There's
that
hope
way.
For everyone. I don't think any of us are beyond it.
It seems as crazed and sociopathic as he was, and he used to be different. We just don't have a chance to really see what that was like. Not because we're copping out and making him two-dimensional, but because how would you give us that in the story?
Where do you think you'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or...
The cinematographic would be awesome, but it is out of the question because there's no more Telltale.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
But he's already basically the Joker, so he doesn't care.
To get us killed.
But you're the cat, though.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
Insomniac? Sure. Okay, let's watch TV. Oh man, we're back in here again, you guys. We're back in here. Let's examine these monitors.
One guy need.
Probably afraid he'd miss.
People ask me that every time they come over. Right after they ask why I have video games in my kitchen. I don't have a great answer, honestly.
Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
Let's examine the death chamber. I think I wind up in this scene if memory serves.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
I will probably die and have to start.
Your hand.
Well,
where does he get these wonderful toys?
Say, curiosity killed the cat.
Oh, somebody did say it.
Here. Some kind of platform.
Let me help you out, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
No, I haven't watched any Midnight's Edge stuff recently. I'll have to go catch up. There's a couple of videos they put out recently that I need to look at. Particularly the Guard Show one.
Welcome to the Maelstrom.
Glass half empty sort of guy, isn't he?
Sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are.
Feels like Riddler's still the
Riddler's
villain of this game, even though he's dead, which is great. Now we gotta examine the monitors again. See, the reason he uses this many TVs
sleep
is because he's gonna put the whole picture.
A little boring is what it is.
Joker is not interested in riddles, which could bring you a war of jokes and riddles. Am I right? Okay. I don't know if we want to touch this yet. No, I can see what you're saying that they shouldn't have killed the Riddler.
You're not ready to die just yet.
Because he is a really interesting
Yes, you are.
version, but I do like what we're doing with this. and just the presence he has throughout this, even though he is dead. Like me now, by the way. Yeah, I was pretty sure I wasn't supposed to press that yet, but I guess I shouldn't have done that.
You have to work hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler is hiding in here.
Okay, guys, I gotta really pay attention to this, because it's been a while and I don't remember exactly what I'm supposed to do yet. Okay, so... I'm gonna examine the Tesla coils.
Tesla coils.
Starting to see some of the comments here.
Electrical death cage. If these start sending out energy, we'll all fry.
Which is why I should not have stood on that button yet. Ooh, a loose floorboard.
That's odd.
No, that is part of what that arc is about, which is great. That the difference between a joke and riddle is so often really ambiguous and impossible to answer. They can be the same thing very often. Okay. Well, David, that's true.
He built his boxes.
I mean, if there is a real distinguishing feature, that is often the case, but a lot of riddles are so completely arbitrary that the answer sounds like a punchline that a person couldn't come up with unless they made up the joke in the first place, or the riddle in the first place. And then it just gets really subjective, right? Where so many riddles aren't funny, haha, but then how many jokes also seem that way, unless you're just the kind of person that finds them funny. Okay, am I remembering this right, that I have to go up the staircase? But the first answer I always go to for that is Hugo Strange.
Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Hi, T-Edge. You missed me electrocuting myself to death. That happened. I'm okay now, though. Thanks for asking.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
I was going to say, real Spartan kind of lifestyle.
Canned food. And lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
Wow, sick bird, Catwoman. Bruce did not like that at all. I forget if there's like a third level where you can climb this ladder. I guess not. Nope, I'm walking back down. I don't know if I was actually done there. But I think there's something with the shoes that I'm supposed to do. It took me a while last time I did this to figure this out too. So I dealt with the shoes. I thought, oh, I can pick them up now. That's what it was. I didn't actually hang on to them. And then I gotta move that rock. That's right. I watch one's content.
Take you back.
I imagine Clock King's hideout would look a little bit like this.
That sounds positive.
Noah, shiny shoes, mother of God. Green shoes, mother of God. T-Edge, I'm not sure what you mean by new item with Patreon videos. I do have an After Dark that I'm going to post as soon as I'm finished here, by the way. So look forward to that, everybody. Okay, so put the shoe.
Not quite ready to die yet. You haven't completed the cycle. Work, sleep, tick tock.
goodness. Oh yeah, the list won't be a Patreon video. That'll go straight to the channel. It was a video that happened because of
You have to work hard
live
and
stream goal.
sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet
Man,
under.
well, that sucks.
What did I tell you?
Because that means I have to go
suppose
get the
those
shoe
are
again.
clues to whatever Riddler's hiding here.
Sorry guys, this part is tedious. It is the nature of the beast, guys. The After Dark list.
Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
Okay, so... Well, no, that's good. I hope there's not also a section where there's a bunch of linking and stuff. So I'm not ready to put... the shoes down there yet. Oh, I see what you're talking about, the playlist. Yeah. Yes, it is up. Okay, so am I supposed to do this now?
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
Night watch. Sorry, man, that sucks.
That sounds positive.
His phone is just constantly telling him that I'm streaming. It's like, I get it. Cap is making a video. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Yeah, Ben was nice enough, and he's been here in the stream, to make that playlist for us. So... do we do this now, or do I have to... the whole work-sleep thing, do I have to go back up to the bed now for some reason? Like, I'd have to start this all over again, but I'm forgetting what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna go back up and make sure, because I don't think I pressed that button. Let me check. Sorry, guys. I just want to start over, because that would suck.
I take you by night. By day, take you back.
Okay, sweet.
None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
I laugh at my own riddles that are not jokes, but riddles. See, if they're not jokes, then why are you laughing? Maybe a riddle is a self-indulgent joke that's only amusing to you, and that's what's fun about it, is that you get to act like you're a genius because nobody else gets what you're saying. Okay. Is this right?
Oh,
Am I gonna die?
goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
Uh-oh.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator. I bet whatever we're looking for is down there.
Ben, and if I'd known you were doing that, I could have gotten you the
Maybe
links. Honestly, I
someone
could
should
have put
stay
that
up
together
here.
myself.
Keep watch.
I wasn't sure if you could do
Good point.
unlisted
Let's
playlists,
go, Bruce.
and then I
Sorry,
looked at it,
Cat
and you
Lady.
can't. I just hadn't done that yet, but
Assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
I have a job to do. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it.
John, could you give us a moment?
Really specific that he gave us everything about that, when so often what it looks like he's going to say is not what he's going to say, and it's kind of ambiguous about it. But that was like, and just so you know, you're also going to wink. I didn't do it fast enough, so Catwoman does it. That's great.
He's something.
Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment...
Rainbow color, what I've read is that that's really the only scene they put back in for Endgame.
Out with it, Bruce. What's going
Thanks,
on?
Ben. I'm undercover, okay? I'm undercover as Bruce Wayne.
Isn't Bruce Wayne kind of always undercover? Or is it the other way around?
No,
honestly, I'm so confused right now. I don't know.
Undercover, working with a group called the Agency.
I just don't know.
Let me get this straight.
Yeah,
You're
no, they sound really
partnered up
specific.
with
The
someone?
Agency.
I hope they meet your high moral standard. I didn't come back to Gotham to start up this dance again. But seeing as how both our lives are on the line, let's try to be professional.
Look, things are great, okay? I have to work with everyone on both sides that I don't actually agree with about anything.
You can relax. This is only business. We're here to find the black site, remember?
Good. Great, actually. Thank you.
Now it's my turn. Why are you...
Night Watch, I'm with you. This is a great Catwoman.
You're not really in bed with this... pact.
And what if I am? Maybe
the Agency,
maybe I
pact.
Who knows?
Just really specific.
The world's a complicated place.
You're better than that.
You once told me I was nothing more than a thief. So this is...
I've said this before, but I really like that when you pick a choice early, it doesn't interrupt the person. They do finish the sentence. I don't think they always talk as long as they would,
We've got it under control,
but they
John.
usually finish a sentence.
We've got a job to do, remember?
Let's
Yeah,
just see
Ben,
what this
I
is all about.
mostly agree with that at this point. About Hulk and Thor in game. Especially Thor.
This might hold the black site location.
Wonder, I've had a lot of folks suggest I play Bioshock. I still haven't gotten around to it. King's been trying to get me to play that for years. Several years. Nightwatch, I hadn't looked that up, but I thought she sounded a lot like the Arkham City Catwoman. Okay, I thought I examined this USB port. Look, a USB port! So I was reading. It just lets you keep doing that for some reason. And now to turn it on.
Just like the
you
laptop.
didn't say the magic
Once there's
word.
something nearby we can use.
Hi, Lord of H3NT4I. We're gonna need to come up with a nickname for you, buddy. Okay. Every time it looks like this, it's like, examine your genes. Okay, I'm trying to get to the key.
I mean, there's
keyboard.
gotta be a
I'm glad it's not
password,
this difficult in real life
what we
to
came here
touch
for.
buttons.
It's at least worth a try.
Riddles.
A little on the nose, don't you think?
Not as much as that whole cat's dying of curiosity thing from earlier. Yeah, that's what we'll call him. We'll call him H3. Okay, what else? Considering how mixed the reaction was to Fat Thor, Rainbow
Didn't
Color
Riddler
Warrior,
carry one of
I
these in
would
here?
be
He
surprised
did, but they were purely aesthetic.
if he wasn't buff again at by that movie. Oh, you want a workout montage? I don't know if I need that. Okay. Scenes like this. Do I have to examine that USB port again? I already did that. I'm still just staring at this USB port. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? I've just been talking to the viewers.
USB drive.
Filing
You might be a
cabinets
trip.
for the win.
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so maybe not.
Here's an idea. How about the
Certainly
person with
sure.
gloves does this? Just an idea. Oh, I guess I've got gloves too. Never mind. Okay. Really, I couldn't just turn around and notice there was a USB drive there. Or did I pull that out of the drawer and then put it on top? I didn't even... Okay. So now I'm holding that. It's weird because you don't really have an inventory in this game. But sometimes it sort of acts like you do. Pardon me.
Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Because that voice isn't creepy at all.
Retinal scan required.
Shit.
I mean, the traditional pronunciation would be Sanctus, but is that famous last words? Cinematographic? What she just said was Sanctus.
Danger around every corner. Glad to see Gotham hasn't changed.
You know what Sanctus is,
now
don't
we're out to
I
change
heard
it.
stories on jobs.
By creating the Joker, let's do it!
Together, their group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure.
Yeah, and Ben, when Chris Hemsworth gets past that, he can do dramatic and intense and even heartwarming sometimes really well.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back.
I love that handle. Superman blows up Congress.
Riddler in, but
Are you and Eric still doing License to Review? I don't know if we're bringing that back yet or not. Eric has been real busy with work and stuff lately.
This is my fault.
So we've been doing both when we have a chance.
By
and
yourself?
occasional How We Felt About It Together. But that's about it right now.
Do I look like I need your help?
And After Dark.
You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
Oh, man. So is that whole acting guilty thing an act? Or not? I can't tell. I'm gonna fight you handcuffed!
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
Yeah, but no, I don't know how much that would have actually helped that movie, really. No, he did. It's true. He did blow up Congress. No, I get it. I get it. That's why I thought it was clever. Jokes are always funnier when you explain them. Oh, thanks, Nightwatch. Yeah, I really wanted to finish the Ultimate Spider-Man series. Eric and I have been having a lot of fun talking about that. Should have another vault out this week. Not gonna tell you what yet, because I honestly don't know what I'm posting yet. Got a couple in the queue, and some stuff I'm working on.
You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten
for requesters. All right, sorry guys, I gotta concentrate on these quick time actions.
Slow down.
Get her.
You're coming out blurry.
He's got purple phone naturally. Oh, that was painful.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
So I'm gonna assume that no matter what you do, talking to her, yeah, kiss her, do it. Earlier, this fight ends up happening. Well, that was a mistake.
Awfully bold move, considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I just want to see what happened because I didn't do it that way last time. Sweep the leg! Sweep the leg. I've been watching a lot of Karate Kid lately. I gotta pick sweep the leg. Again, I watch Eric says Ultimate Carnage is really bad.
I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself, and I'm finishing this my way.
I am interested to see what it's like.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk.
Uh-oh. And also, why'd you try to kiss that woman? Why'd you do that? Okay, well, hopefully the really tedious stuff is out of the way. I think I got through that actually faster than I did last time. But, that did sit there for a while.
Oh, yeah, that's the stuff.
So, John, About the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who'd resort to stealing from anyone.
Look how huge
but her.
that ice cream is.
By the way, that almost makes it more enticing. But another way, maybe I tell her.
T-Edge, I absolutely think Spider-Man could be great for this. Certainly makes more sense than Guardians did.
Then she'd remember my name has an H in it. She always spells it J-O-N.
And how do you think Harley feels about snitches?
She told me to snitch. I think she likes them.
Well, maybe not. I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here.
Just thinking about her makes me feel
I'm
like
torn.
I'm floating.
She's the most
Lying
intriguing
naked on the
creature
floor.
ever to grace
Illusion
me with
never
a
changed.
insult. Which is great. Don't get me wrong. I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman.
For some
I'm
reason.
only a little ashamed to say that dance.
Does he say the same thing regardless of whether or not I kiss her?
What's your relationship with her? Your real one?
I'm Batman.
Catwoman and I are... What we have is a little tangled up.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that tangled. Harley.
Superman blows up Congress. It's a little bit ambiguous as to just how far he's gone at this point, but
like really
yeah, he is definitely a little far gone. He's been excited to see